It's Mezcal Monday, and today we're talking mezcals, and we're taking a look at the new Mango Pechuga El Buho right here on the Tequila Hombre, coming up next. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Tequila Hombre, where today it's Mezcal Monday, and welcome everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying a nice mezcal today, and if not, you can watch me enjoy one, at least review one, and see what we got as far as this new Mango Pechuga from El Buho. So, anything exciting happen with any of you guys? Anybody try any new mezcals they want to share while we're on today? I'd love to hear about it. Love to hear your thoughts. Anybody pick up any of the ones that I've recommended yet so far on Mezcal Mondays, like the Lobo de la Sierra? Anybody try that? If so, what did you think? Or the Jabali from Pluma Negra. Anybody grab that one yet and try it? I'd love to hear your thoughts and see what you think and see whether you agree with me or not. And let's check in with our subscribers. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts on this Mezcal Hombre. Thank you, Shaman. Glad you could make it today. Happy Monday. Hope you're having a good start to your week. Hola, I have one on the way. Can't wait. Awesome, Steven. Hopefully you feel the same way about it as I do. And hopefully that's good to hear when we try it. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm looking forward to it. The official excuse for drinks on Monday has been found. It is the way. Thanks, Hombre. Hey, that's what I'm here for. If I need to give you an excuse for something, hopefully it's enjoying a nice mezcal or tequila on Monday after work, and in a responsible manner, of course. Hello, mine has not arrived yet. Excited to see what you have to say. Oh, awesome, Todd. Well, I hope you get yours soon and can partake in it, and hopefully, if I enjoy it, you guys enjoy it as well. So let's talk a little bit about the El Buho Mango Pechuga. Now, for those of you that don't know, Pechuga means breast in Spanish, because the term really came from when they used to put protein breasts, like chicken breasts and stuff, in the distillation when they were distilling mezcals, and that's where Pechuga really came from. It used to be protein. It was mostly protein that they used, so it was mostly like chicken breast that they used in it. So that's where Pechuga came from. So they do vegan Pechugas now, where they use fruits, or they use herbs. They use all kinds of stuff. It's not just breast meat anymore. They use goat. They use snake. Matter of fact, we have a sotol that I'm gonna we'll do a review on and have featured on a Mezcal Monday, that they use snake, and then they put a little bit of the venom of the snake in it as well, which I'm really looking forward to try. People that have tried it have said it's really good. So I'm hoping that again, we'll do that on a Mezcal Monday here coming up, and hopefully you guys will tune in to check it out and see what it's all about. So this is a Mango Pechuga, and so what basically happens is they make the regular espadín, which I went over how that's made on the El Buho video that we have, and you can actually see I had the guys from El Buho on for a happy hour with the Hombre. They're amazing guys. We had such a good episode with them. It's so much information they shared, with all kinds of presentations and stuff that they did, and they had their agave educator join us, and they did a really fantastic job. It was very insightful and very informative. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out, I recommend just hitting to the channel and looking for El Buho and looking for the happy hour with the Hombre, where I brought those guys on. It was really impressive. I really liked it. So it's made the same way as the regular espadín, except what they do is they do a third distillation where they put fresh mango, which is grown in the area. It's actually their mango that they grow from their mango orchard into the still during the third distillation, and they distill it with mango. So this is good. Should have a mango flavor to it, right? So those of you that like mango, this may be a really good mezcal for you, but we'll see. We'll see what the flavor profile is like. I haven't tried this one yet. I've had just about all the El Buhos, but this is a very limited edition run that they do. So the last time when we had them on, it wasn't available yet. They haven't done a batch. And so this has like been a year since we did that, since we started really bringing El Buho in. And so it's the first time it's been available where we had it on fermented stone stuff. So we have it. It is limited edition. So we have a little bit left. We ran out originally, but we were able to score just a little bit more that a different store didn't pick up on their allocation. But then once it's gone, it's gone, and we won't see it again until they do a new batch next year. So it's very limited edition. So if it sounds interesting, grab it while you can. We do have it on ferment and still, and you can get it and enjoy it and go from there. All right, so looking at this in the glass, it coats the glass beautifully. Look at how thick and viscous it is. All those legs and tears coming down the glass. Look at that, looks beautiful. Looking at the Mezcal itself, it is crystal clear. It's not gonna have any mango color or anything like that in it because it's distilled with the mango in it. So they don't put it in afterwards. So when it's distilled, it incorporates the flavor of the mango in it as it vaporizes and then condenses back to a liquid. So looking at it in the glass, it's crystal clear, little flashes of silver flickering through the glass from the light. Looks great. All right, so let's see what we get on the nose on this. So it does have a really nice espadín-esque kind of nose to it. You do get a little bit of earthiness in it, some fruit. Just a tad hint of smoke on the nose. But it's mostly just like a fruit profile on it. Not mango. It doesn't smell like mango yet. But just a fruit profile. A hint of earthiness. But it smells good. It doesn't smell bad at all. There's nothing wrong with the way it smells. All right, so let's see how it tastes. All right, I'm going to take a second sip. Do remember this is 47% alcohol by volume. So a little higher proof than your normal like tequila or 80 proof beverage. It is a 47.94 proof, right? 94. All right, so let's see what we get here. A beautiful espadín-esque flavor. So it's got a little bit of cinnamon, some fruit coming through on it. Nice sweet cooked agave. A little bit on the floral side of things. And just a little hint of mango that comes through. A little hint of the mango fruitiness. But the agave is definitely present there. It's not overwhelmed by the mango, but the mango kind of blends in nicely on this. So I've heard from the last batch it was overwhelmingly mango. Well, this is just kind of light mango hint on the finish, but it's really nice. It's enjoyable. It's really good. Yeah, it's got strong espadín flavor, and then the mango comes in towards the end, a nice fruity mango flavor. It's enjoyable. I can definitely sit and enjoy this with a good stogie and sipping it, and enjoy it. And I think those of you that like mezcal, you'll probably enjoy this. If you're somebody who's a little sensitive to smoke to start, if you haven't really acclimated yourself to mezcal yet, this does have a hint of smoke that comes through on it, probably more than what you would want to see on it if you're kind of a new. So I wouldn't recommend this as a newbie mezcal, but if you're somebody who's been drinking mezcal and is used to a little bit of smoke in it, it really wonderfully balances out the agave and the mango. So it's a really nice flavor profile. I'll give this one 4 agave. There's nothing wrong with this at all. I recommend it. It's good. I give it 4 agave. It's the mango is there on the finish, and then it sits for a while on your tongue, and you just have this wonderful fruity mango flavor, which I love mangoes. I when I go to Mexico on vacation, a lot of times I get a plate with assorted fruit on it. And mango is one of them, and I always just love eating fresh mango. It's beautiful, and the mango flavor on this comes through on the finish. Really beautiful flavor. I like it. I like it a lot. And I'll definitely drink the bottle. It's so if you're somebody who likes your mezcals more on the fruity side, you'll love this. You'll like it. It's really good. All right, any questions? Any thoughts? Any comments? Let's get them done. Let's get them out. Let's talk about it. I'm going to have a little more of this mango Pechuga and enjoy this before I head outside with a stogie and maybe do an Instagram Live a little later. If you guys are up for an Instagram Live, we can do that. So any questions or comments about this? Anything on your mind about mezcals in general? Let's talk. Let's chat. That's what we're here for today. What do you guys think? Does it sound like something you'd enjoy? Does it describe a flavor profile that you like? I enjoy it. Turn some music up a little bit here. How many agave rate? I gave it 4 agave, Shaman. 4. It's definitely recommended. Yeah, Todd heard. He was listening. 4 agave. It's good. I think people will enjoy it. It's very flavorful. The mango really comes through on the finish. You were a 3.5 to 4 agave on the rating on this. How close were we on the flavor profiles? Did we hit it? Did we hit it head on or what? Did you taste the same thing? Light smoke, agave, and mango. It's definitely a winner. I think, Steven, I think you've had enough mezcals. I think you'll enjoy this. Is this something you keep on you? Absolutely. Yeah. I've got 2 bottles. I bought an extra bottle, so I may buy 1 more bottle just to keep before they go, are gone and we can't get any longer. But yeah, this is something I definitely keep on my shelf. I think it's something that most mezcal lovers will enjoy. The fruitiness isn't overwhelming on the agave, so there's still plenty of really good espadín flavor. I was a fan of their new higher proof espadín that they came out with this year, and that which was in a 1 liter bottle. And this is basically that same espadín, but then they just distilled it again with the mango, and so the fruit flavor on the finish on it's really good. Oh, sorry, my wife's taught you. Oh, no problem. Yeah, a little smoke, not too complex, extremely sippable. Yeah, and the fruit for me comes up really on the end. It really kind of sits on your palate for a while after you're done sipping it, which is really nice. You get that really nice fruity mango flavor that stays with it for a while. So it's super enjoyable. But again, it does have that smoke presence. So for those of you that are super hypersensitive to smoke, you may not like this one to start. So it may be something, if you're going to buy it, we'll get you used to mezcal first before you jump into it. And you may say, hey, I don't like this at first because it has it does have a smoke presence up front, but it's not too bad, and it helps kind of balance out the sweetness of the agave, the cooked ripe agave, as well as the sweetness from the fruit. So it's kind of a really nice balance. I enjoy it. So I filled up my glass. So any other comments or questions? Well, you guys are putting those together and maybe typing them up or whatever. Next week, make sure you check out Mezcal Monday. I'm going to be bringing out a couple of mezcals from a brand, and what we're going to do is I'm coordinating with the brand to do some special stuff where we make it get a really super affordable budget option for us to get things running with. And so I've worked out a good deal with it, especially for members. So if you guys are interested, make sure you check out next week's Mezcal Monday. We may have a good mezcal for you for beginners to explore and taste, as well as something where if you want to make mezcal margaritas or mezcal palomas or something like that, this might be a good option too, more of a budget option, where some of these mezcals can be a little pricey. So this may be a good option for those that are looking for something a little less expensive. So make sure you tune in next Monday at 6:30 for Mezcal Monday, where we're going to be kind of talking about this new brand and working. I've worked out a deal, so but I'm going to do the tasting and see if it's worth really stocking, and if it is, then we'll stock up on it on ferment and still, and have a good budget brand for those of you that want to sip something really nice. But we'll see. I haven't tasted it yet, so I don't know how it tastes yet. We'll see when we do it on next Monday. My first mezcal experience was 400 Conejos. Oh, and it's Phil's wife. Phil's wife. Kendra. I am so sorry that was your first experience in the mezcal. That's what happens. A lot of times people jump into something like that and they go, yeah, this is gross. I don't like mezcal. But it's not what good mezcal tastes like. I mean, there's really good mezcals out there that are much better tasting and a much better experience than what 400 Conejos was. So Kendra, I'm sorry you started that way. I started with one called Zakaru, and it was like literally licking a truck tire after the truck burnt down and the tire was in flames, and they put it out, and then licking it. It was like burnt rubber. It was really gross. So, but hey, come join us for these Mezcal Mondays, and we'll introduce you some stuff that actually tastes better. Okay. So glad that you're doing mezcal tasting regularly. Thanks. Hey, you're welcome, Todd. Thanks for coming and tuning in and commenting and stuff on Mondays. I prefer the La Luga Puchuga much more, but still will enjoy a bottle of El Buho. Sure. Yeah, it's different. It's a different beast than the La Luna. The La Luna is, Tequila Weber. It's Weber Blue. It's not Espadin. So budget. Well, it depends though. I mean, there's cheap mezcals that can be found everywhere that are too smoky and stuff. So we're gonna look at this one and see what it's all about before we get too excited about anything. Look forward to next Monday. Ready to place another ferment and still order, but we'll wait until then. Okay, that's no problem. Yeah, I recommend if you guys are gonna start putting your shopping list together. We did the Pluma Negra. I still been sipping on this one. The Jabali last week. That's really good. I finished another bottle of a Lobos de la Sierra. This one's dead. I killed it. That's a really good one. I recommend that one, even if you're a beginner. So that one will be one that you will jump into and you guys can check out. Or we already did, but I recommend that you check it out. And if you have, try it and comment here during one of the Mezcal Mondays. Let me know what you think. And then, we'll look at some other ones too. I've got that, the new Mezcal, the budget one next week. And then, we've got a bunch of Mezcals lined up for Mezcal Mondays in the coming week. So, it should be really good. Has anyone tried the bacon Pechuga? No, I haven't tried it yet, but we'll have it set for a Monday. It'll be good. But so far, everybody that I know that has had it, I said they liked it. So I'm not worried about it at all. Happy producers are making vegetarian Pechuga. They're vegan Pechugas, but they're using fruit. So it's not really vegetable Pechugas. But this one is considered a vegan Pechuga because it uses mango in it. So, but there's a bunch of them that use fruit. Like the La Luna Ancestral that we have is pomegranate in it, so it's considered a vegan Pechuga too because there's no meat in it. But there's a bunch of them that are using fruit and not any kind of protein. My first mezcal was a Delirio. Oh, all I remember is it had industrial strength flavors of some sort. I used to use the Caro Silver for mezcaleritas just after that. Okay, yeah, the Zakaru was one that I tried that was it was super smoky. And I was like, yeah, if this is mezcal, I'm not into it. But then I ended up trying some other ones, and it was wasn't good, or some other ones that were a lot better, and so then I started really getting into it. So you've enjoyed what, the La Luna? I don't know what you've enjoyed. But we have a bunch of different mezcals that we're going to be doing these Mezcal Mondays on. So you guys just keep coming back every Monday. We'll build up an audience. You guys can try some of these, buy them, check them out, and then comment on them the next week. If this looks interesting, pick up a bottle of the mango Pechuga, and then next week come back and say, you know, hombre, I got the same thing you did. I got a little smoke. I got definitely some cinnamon and baking spices, and then some fruit that came through, and then that mango finish was beautiful. You know, and just tell me what you tasted, if you tasted along with the video or whatever, whether you agreed with me or don't agree with me. But let's build some conversations on this and talk, get more and more people into the fold on what good mezcal can bring to them. Okay. I'm going to be doing I'm going to be heading out after this and enjoying it with a good stogie. And so, I'll post what stogie I'm matching this one up with on Instagram, and then, and maybe do an Instagram live today. I don't know if I feel like it. I may go live, and you guys can join me, and we'll talk about how it's pairing with the cigar and stuff. The bacon, but yeah, we're gonna do the bacon Puchuga. We have that one coming up probably in a couple weeks. We'll have that one coming up. So, but if you've enjoyed it, great. Enjoy it. That's what it's there for. That's what we brought it out for, and it's good. So, I haven't tasted it yet. I'll do a review on it in the next couple of weeks. Now we also have a full line of erstwhile, and that's just the bacon Puchuga. We have a bunch of other ones that they've done too that are supposed to be really good. So we'll feature a few of the erstwhile mezcals. I've heard good things about them, so looking forward to it. But next week we're going to do a different one that's more of a budget option for people. So if you're looking for more of a lower priced deal on a good thing, then on a good mezcal, then there might be something you might want to watch and make sure that this is good on the review first. I haven't tasted it yet, so I don't know. But I was talking to the importer of it and the marketer of it, and they said if I like it, we're going to work out a really good deal for everybody, special for ferment and still. So I'm excited about that, but I just want to make sure that we like it first before we order a bunch of it. Okay, so that's it. Any other questions or comments? Anything else anybody wants to add? How does the mango Puchuga sound to you guys? The El Buho distilled with mango. It is limited edition. We only have a few bottles left on fermented still. So if you want to, sounds good, and you want to get some, make sure you pick it up before it's gone, because once it's gone, it's going to be another year before the next batch comes out probably. So no, it's a brand. It's not a distributor. It's a brand. That bacon Pechuga you had is by Erstwhile. That's the brand. It's not a distributor. It's like any other brand. It's like El Buho, right? But it's their name is Erstwhile. It's not a distributor. Distributors are whole different creatures. All right, any other questions? Any other comments? I have the El Buho Espadin Capone coming with the mango. Looking forward to Wednesday. Okay, great. Yeah, no, both of them are really good. You'll like the Espadin Capone. That's a really good one. Their Jabali is really good too. Their Tepestate is really good. They make a lot of really good mezcals, and they're very reasonably priced, considering too that they're using some wilder mezcals in there. They're not super expensive like some other brands, which I think they're a really good option if you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you want to get some good mezcals. El Bujo's strong. They're really strong. Burrito Fiestero is another one I think is really strong. I really enjoy everything that Burrito Fiestero does, especially if you look at their ancestral line. It's fairly inexpensive and some really good quality mezcals. And then their ancestral line is beautiful as well. A little more pricier, but it's well worth it to use wild agave. The Masperillo was the first one. The one that's offered now is Castilla, and that's really good as well. I reviewed that one a couple weeks ago. So if you haven't seen that, go back and check out the one where I featured Burrito Fiestero and talked about the Castilla. It's a really nice mezcal. I recommend that one as well for anybody that's looking to really try some interesting mezcals. All right, anything else that I can answer for you guys? Any other questions? If not, then we'll see you guys on Instagram. I'll post what I'm matching this mezcal up with as far as cigar goes. And then if you guys haven't been following on Instagram, make sure you follow. I've been posting some really good video content on Instagram. But also, if you're new here or checking the channel out for the first time, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell on next to it so you guys know when I go live or when I post an informational video, so you don't miss it and you can come join us. Wednesday will be happy hour with the Hombre, where we're talking tequila and anything. Basically, it's open for anything agave spirits or sotos. So make sure you join us on Wednesday at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time for that. And I will get another review up, recorded review this week as well. And then look for me on Instagram, okay? What is this suggestion on Mezcal Margs? Suggestions on Mezcal Margs. What suggestions would you like? I would do just a regular margarita and use mezcal instead of tequila on it, but do a Tommy's, which is, lime, agave nectar, and 2 ounces of mezcal, and then make it like that. Shake it up over ice. So if you look up Tommy's margarita and just substitute mezcal for tequila, and that's the recipe I recommend. I think Phil asked this a couple weeks ago for a margarita recipe, so I think I gave him one that, or he tried it or something, said it was good. I think it was Phil. If not, it might be somebody else. So, is the Mega Pechuga bottle what El Buho will be changing to? Yeah, they're going to be using glass bottles like this. It's not going to be the black ones anymore. They're going to the clear glass. So that's the new El Buho bottles for all the whole line. So they're not using the black. I think those are painted glass or ceramic or something. I still have a whole bunch of from the line. So, but these will be the new bottles. They'll be clear like this with the label on them. Hey, you're welcome, Kendra. Thanks for coming in. Kendra, Phil's wife. I love it says Kendra G, Phil's G's wife. We're glad that we have a husband and wife team commenting and questioning during the live streams. That's awesome. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking out Mezcal Monday. Hopefully, we'll see you for Q&A with the Hombre on Wednesday. And until then, like I always say, life is too short to drink bad mezcal or tequila. So keep watching, keep learning, and you'll be picking up good tequila or good mezcal in no time at all. And until next time, salud. Bye, guys. Hopefully we'll see you on Instagram.